本当にあった莫大な宝を目の前に。ロジャーはあの時
登録してた。
Car D Kaizoku.
So instead of lumping these Starter Deck 10 videos into the Navigator series, I'm starting a new one. Welcome to the Workshop series, where we work on refining a deck list before we make a full deck breakdown for it in the future. This is the current Red Purple Law list I'm testing out. The list isn't perfect yet, but I really like it a lot already. So much so that I started using my actual Card D Kaizoku name on the sim so people know who beat them, in case people start copying my deck. One weakness of the list at the moment is that if I break my leader ability early on, I end up going up to 10 Dawn and I don't run anything in the deck that can utilize that much Dawn. My options are to wait for OP05 for more support to fix consistency or to run some cards in the top end for games where opponents can stall out my aggression. Anyway, here are some more Law matches for you to watch. We have a Red Purple Law versus Green Purple Luffy or Doffy. We'll go second. Yeah, we can keep this. We have 3 targets to cheat out and then 3 sources of power down. They pass with no plays. We also will do the same. Yeah, I think this Red Purple Law deck is good against Doflamingo as well, since they don't go too wide. But they kind of do, but I don't know. Never had issues with it. We'll take their 5k hit. They play out a vanilla Usopp, which we cannot. Well, I guess we could Otama him and then 3 Dawn for nothing. 3 Dawn on leader, attack for 8. Get him to burn a 2k or 2 Dawn event counter. We take. We'll play Otama, give him -2, use leader ability. Bottom deck him, we'll bring out a Shachi Penguin, the ramp 2, so we don't fall too behind. Yeah, the alternative would have been Brook so that we could start using our leader ability more liberally, but then we'd be at like 3 Dawn this turn, if that was the case. Instead of 5, which we'll be at on our next turn. They play Buena Fiesta and then they pick up a blocker Luffy. Film blocker Luffy. Should I call him Film Luffy? 7 cost Luffy. Green Luffy. You know him. They play out a blocker Uta. Is it worth it to Hydra her? Or we can do another Otama, but that seems like a waste. We'll attack with Shachi Penguin first. They block with the Uta, they'll just tap our Otama. They take that. Attack with our leader for 5. Down for 1. Yeah, I want to use Hydra only in emergency situations because it's like -1 Dawn here and then -3 from our leader. That's 4 Dawn. We bring out another Shachi Penguin, we'll be back to 4. Guess we have to. -1 Dawn, -3 on Uta. We can play something first. We'll play a Brook out. Return 3 Dawn. Bottom deck Uta, bring out a Shachi Penguin, ramp 2, pass. Back at 5 Dawn next turn again. They'll be able to play their Luffy. We could round table it with like a Beppo or something so that we could regain all our mana back. Dawn, I mean. They attack Shachi Penguin for 5 with their leader, we'll counter for 1. I don't think Buena Fiesta is gonna attack. They played the Luffy, cheat out a Brook, which cheats out a Bart. They pass. I guess we'll be playing on low. Dawn, we'll round table the Luffy. We'll bottom deck him, bring out a Shachi Penguin, ramp back up. Don't think we need Law. We'll attack with Shachi Penguin for 5. Why'd they give this guy such a long name? Why do you have to be 2 people? It's hard to say. They take Shachi Penguin 5. Counter for 1. Maybe we save the Brook. Let's not turn him sideways. Dawn leader attack for 6. Our Brook would help us trade into... Well, it's just Brook and Bart. He's at 0 life. Keep him untapped. We don't need him. They attack Shachi Penguin with their Brook for 5. We'll let 1 die. We'll play another Luffy here. They attack with their leader for 5. We'll counter this for 1k. Maybe we need Brook and Otama to leader ability the next thing he plays. Yep, that's 4, which would make them 3 cost, 3 power, 3000 power, which we can bottom deck. Smart me. They cheat on Nami and use her effect to draw a Uta blocker, but they can't play it. They tap their Bartolomeo to untap their Brook. The Dawn Brook. Attack them for 6. -2 to Luffy, -2 to Nami, I guess. And then Heat Otama is 4 Dawn. We have 1 Dawn left. They counter for 2k with 2 1ks. That's a good sign. Play Otama, give Luffy another -2. We'll play Heat. Replace an Otama so we can use his Rested Dawn. Bottom deck the Luffy. And then we'll attack with Shachi Penguin for 5. Hopefully they don't have enough counter. They Paradise Waterfall to counter for 2. We'll attack with our other Shachi Penguin for 5. And we win! Wow, rematch? Yeah, our deck is good into Doflamingo and Red Purple Luffy for some reason. You just have to not be concerned that you'll never be over 5 Dawn. You get the rematch, nice. We don't need 2 Radical Beams, we'll mulligan. We get 1 back anyway, nothing to play, we'll pass. Maybe we can land a Law on them. Now play Buena Fiesta. Pick up Brook. We could pre-play a Jinbei, so we'll do Dawn Leader, attack for 6. They take a Jinbei and pass. If I had a Beppo, I would probably Leader ability the Buena Fiesta. Because I know with Beppo I could ramp back up pretty quickly. They attack us with the Leader for 5, we'll take... There's the Beppo. They broke and they cheat out Usopp. Maybe this Foam Brook is the answer to Red Purple Law, because I can't Leader ability 2 targets. I wanna... What do I do? Don Jinbei, attack him for 3, give -2 to Brook, just so that we get Leader ability him. Attack their Leader for 5. If they take, we'll play Law. Make him discard 2. But he probably knows. Oh no, he doesn't know. Here's a Law. Discard 2. Then we'll Leader ability. Bottom deck Brook, bring out a Beppo. Pass. Back down to 2 Dawn, we'll be at 4 next turn. He'll be at 6. Yeah, playing this Law deck, you have to think about the game in a different way. And I'm not entirely used to it yet, but I think I will with some time. So definitely get rewarded for the hours you put in learning this convoluted Leader ability. Just like the Red-Green Law. But I'm not entirely sure Red Purple Law is a good deck, but I've been doing pretty good with them so far. They attack Jinbei for 5. I don't see anyone else running it on the sim either. I only see Kids and Luffy's of the starter deck 10 leaders. They attack us with their Leader for 5. We'll take Jet Pistol Trigger, don't mind if I do. Kill the Usopp. They play a Isoro. I should get rid of him, I don't want him to draw. It's a Hydra, we have 3 Dawn for a Heat. We just play the Heat now. And it's 3 with Hydra on Tesoro, Leader ability. Bottom deck him, play Shachi Penguin to ramp up 2, attack with Beppo for 5 to ramp again. I really should be doing this in a different order till I get around triggers and event counters, but need too dumb for that right now. They take our Beppo hit. We counter our Law hit for 2k, we'll attack with Leader for 5. Counter for 1. Yeah, when I get way better with the deck, I'll probably play this in the right order for max efficiency. But for now, you're gonna have to see me bumble around. They play a Film Luffy and cheat out a Nami, and then Nami draws a 2k counter chopper. They attack with their Leader for 5 into Beppo, will Blocko. Counter for 1, I mean. I have no way to kill the Luffy, or bottom deck him, I mean. We'll attack with Beppo for 5k, maybe we'll just ping his hand down. Counter for 1. I should at least get rid of the Nami. Nami's gonna be a problem. We'll do Don Shachi Penguin and attack for 6. They block with the Luffy. Play Otama to give Nami -2. Return 3 Dawn to bottom decker. We'll bring out a Heat. Replace Otama. The 6 Dawn. I can make Heat into a 9. But then they'll just... They could probably save their Luffy. They probably have a Paradise Waterfall. So we'll do Dawn on Heat. Attack their leader for 7. They take. We'll attack with our leader for 7. On Gibson taps her Law. Oh, we just win. And they leave. Nice. Undefeated against Doflamingo. Okay, bye. Ooh, red purple Law mirror. Didn't expect that. No one else is playing this on the sim but me, I thought. This is a good start. We'll keep. Pre-play Gordon. He runs the same deck as me. I just have to think one step ahead. But I'm tired right now, so I don't know if I could do that. Pass no plays. We'll attack with our leader for 5. We get a Heat off the top of our deck too, which is perfect. I don't think we need Wire. Our hand's pretty good for what we need to do right now. They take our leader hit. Play Heat instead of Wire and pass. Yeah, Wire is good in that we can cycle cards in hand when we use our leader ability. Play Jean Bart, but they don't ramp because they're short 1 Dawn. They get leader ability our Gordon. They attack our leader for 5. We'll take. They don't. So then we'll leader ability. We'll play out a Heat. Activate Gordon, -3 to Jean Bart. Okay, we'll play Beppo out. We have 2 Dawn to spare. We'll do a 7k attack from our leader. They take. We'll use our leader ability. Bottom deck the Jean Bart. Play a Beppo ramp 1. Attack with Heat for 6. I'm trying to sequence my leader ability and attacks better. They counter for 2. We'll pass. 2 Heats is really good for an opener. And Beppo out. I think this game is in the bag. They play a Miss All Sunday to ramp 1. They attack our Heat for 6k. We'll counter for 1. Yeah, the thing with Miss All Sunday is that she costs 5, so you can't cheat her out with your leader ability. And then we can just Gordon her right now to bring out a Shachi Penguin. Or we could just Gordon Vista her. But we need to worry about her right now. See, we'll do 1 Dawn leader, attack for 6. We counter for 2k using 2 1k counters, looks like. Yep. We'll do Dawn Beppo, attack for 6, ramp 1 Dawn. Take Gordon, -3 to Miss All Sunday. We'll leader ability. Bottom deck the Miss All Sunday, bring out Shachi Penguin. Oh, we don't ramp 2. Is this wording wrong? It says 3 or less, and I'm at 3. Oh well, we'll attack with Heat for 7. I don't know if the sim is bugged or the wording translation is wrong, or they just rage quit. I'm the better Law player, even though he's named Trafalgar Law. Okay, bye. We have a red purple Law versus an Issho. This is a Mulligano. We can keep this. Oh, we don't have a choice. But what I mean to say is this hand is workable. They pass with no plays. Let's do the same. I hope they play like a searcher that we can start bottom decking. Okiku, we could get her with an Otama. We'll take their leader hit for 5. Jet pistol trigger. Nah, we'll save it for something bigger and spicier. We could do Wire Otama, but I don't want to cycle these cards. We'll do Heat. Attack with our leader for 5 first. We counter for 2. We'll play Heat. Otama to give Okiku -2. We'll use our leader ability to bottom decker. And then bring out a Shachi Penguin ramp 2 pass. Right, we have a pretty scary board now, and they have nothing on board of their own. We have Jet Pistol 2. We'll save Round Table for their big guys that we know that they play. Play Garp, they're gonna kill our Heat with him. If they do, they're down to 3 cards in hand now though. They attack with their leader for 5 again, we'll take. I guess we just Jet Pistol the Garp. But I do want to play like more guys out. But I don't have a way to neg him to 3. Power down him to 3. Guess we'll attack their leader with Shachi Penguin for 5. They take. We'll attack their leader with ours for 5. We'll save Radical Beam to save our Shachi Penguin maybe. They counter for 2. We'll Jet Pistol the Garp and we'll pass. They play X-Strike to kill our Shachi Penguin. Uh-oh. I guess we roundtable him. They do 2 down leader, attack for 7. Do we take it? Now let's Radical Beam since we have the opportunity to do it now. Radical Beam, counter for 4. Pass. Ooh, Beppo is good. Dang, I'm 1 Dawn short from playing both roundtable and a character. Or I guess I could do Wire. We'll attack with our leader for 5 first. Take, we'll play Wire. Then we'll roundtable the X-Strike. We'll activate our leader ability. Bottom deck X-Strike, bring out a Beppo. We'll get rid of 1 Shachi Penguin. We'll pass. Second Radical Beam is probably better. And then they're gonna play something for 9 that I wish I kept the roundtable for. Let's see. They run 8 cost Issho, probably. Or 8 cost Kid, Osakazuki. They discard a card to kill our Beppo, probably. Oh, our blocker Wire. Okay, the cards in hand are pretty good, so we don't need a cycle. They do 3 down leader, attack us for 8. Take another guard or Radical Beam. Get another blocker as well. I can't leader ability him, unfortunately. So we'll just hard cast the Law and have 2 down up. Attack with Beppo for 5. Counter for 2, we'll attack with our leader for 6. We take to get a Tempest Kick Sky Slicer trigger. There's some draw 2 cards. Dang, that's really good. We'll play Blocker Law. So I need 2 down up. I already attacked, so we'll pass. They play X-Trick to kill our Beppo. We just have to be able to end next turn. They play a Garp to kill our Law. Looks like we can't end. We won't have any attackers. Unless we want to try to end with Otama. They attack with Sakazuki for 7. We'll Radical Beam. Attack with their leader for 5. We'll counter for 2. If I don't go for lethal, I just die next turn, right? See. Yep. So 7k Otama with their leader. And 8k swing from our leader, hopefully for game. I don't like to be in these situations, but looks like that's our only option. They take 3 down leader, attack for 8, hope for the best. They did use a lot of 2k counters already. Counter for 2, 3, and we win. Nice. We mathed him to death. Get a rematch. Going second. We don't have any power down effects, so we'll mulligan, even though 2 Beppos is great. This hand works. Good mix. We'll pass with no plays. We'll play Jinbei out in case we need him for his minus 2k effect. They play Okiku. It looks like we need the Jinbei after all. They attack us with their leader for 5. We'll take another Jinbei. Would have been nice to draw like a Heat or Wire here, but you 1 Dawn Jinbei, attack them for 3, give minus 2 to Okiku, just to activate our leader ability. They can just let this hit go through. We'll do 2 down leader, attack them for 7. They counter for 3. Maybe 4. Ooh, counter for 4, nice. We'll use leader ability. Bottom deck Okiku, bring out a Beppo, and then ramp 1. We'll pre-play a Gordon and pass. Alright, Jean Bart is our only leader ability target now. We play X-Strike and kill our Jinbei. A leader attack would have killed him, but they attack our leader for 5. We'll take to get more cards in hand. Wire. That'll help us a bit. Right, we can Gordon the X-Strike right away. Play Wire first in case we need to cycle. Attack their leader with Beppo for 5. Ramp 1. Take. Let's use our Gordon now in case they get a Shockwave trigger or something. I don't know what Issho runs. Give X-Strike -3. Attack their leader for 5. We'll keep Dawn up for Radical Beam to save Beppo. Counter for 1, we'll use leader ability. Bottom deck the X-Strike. Or we could ramp with Jean Bart. Yeah, we'll bring out Jean Bart. And then we'll activate Wire's effect. We'll discard Jinbei. Then we'll ramp 1 with Jean Bart, and we still have 1 Dawn up. We'll pass. I forgot it's active Dawn. Jean Bart kinda nice for this deck. See, 4 cards in hand. No board. We have 5 cards in hand and 3 on board. Liking the looks of that. They play Krieg, that kills our Beppo. We can't do anything about that, unfortunately. We could Gordon Otama the Krieg and bring out a Jean Bart with our leader ability. We attack with their leader for 5. We'll take. Might as well, right? So that's a 2 Dawn combo. We have 3 Dawn left. Attack with Jean Bart for 5. We take. We'll do 2 Dawn leader, attack for 7. Maybe we'll bring out a Law instead in case we need a blocker. We have a Wire, but 2 blockers is better, right? We get another Tempest Kick Sky Slicer that lets him draw 2 cards. I hate saying this card's name now. The Gordon, -3 to Krieg. Otama -2. Leader ability. Bottom deck Krieg, bring out a Law. We'll get rid of the other Law. Since we have a Beppo now. We'll pass, thanks to Wire, cycling cards for us. We're down to 2 Dawn, we'll be at 4 Dawn next turn. Hopefully that's enough to end. We probably could have gotten away with playing Jean Bart and ramping 1 Dawn to have it for Radical Beam anyway. Because I don't think he can finish this off with just leader if we have 1 life. Unless there's like a green card with Rush I don't know about. We'll play a Garp. And then a Borsalino. Do they use the Garp? They do. They kill our blocker Law. We attack with leader for 5k into Jean Bart. This will counter for 1k with the Jean Bart. Is it Jean Bart or Jean Bart? I don't know. What do I do here? I guess we try to kill the Garp. On Jean Bart, attack Garp for 6. Counter for 2. 2 Dawn leader, attack Garp for 7. Counter for 2. Did we lose? I think we lose. Oops, we'll pass. Dang, I just needed a -3k effect to get rid of the Borsalino there. Maybe we could have threatened lethal. Yeah, they can activate Garp to kill our Wire and then swing between Issho and Borsalino. Maybe we have enough to counter. We have 9k counter in hand. Actually, yeah, we can counter out of it. Maybe we'll finish him with Otama again. They do 3 Dawn on their Borsalino, attack for 8 into Jean Bart. We'll Radical Beam to counter for 4. We're down to 5k counter. They just kill him with Garp. On leader, attack us for... Oh, more Dawn on leader. 6 Dawn leader, attack us for 11. Guess we'll take. If I do 2 Dawn on Wire, if he counters it, I die. Oh wait, he uses his last Dawn to untap their Borsalino. I could do 2 Otama to bottom deck him. 1 Otama, 2 Otama. 1, 2, 3. Bottom deck. Bring out a nothing in case I need the counter, I guess. Dude on wire, attack him for 5. If he has counter, we lose. We take. Alright, down leader attack for 6. No 2k. They had a 2k? Okay, we lose. Dang it. They play a Sabo for BM. 1 Dawn leader, 2 Dawn, or not leader, on Garp. Yeah, even if they were all 2ks, we'd die. They attack for 9k. Counter out of hand. We lose. 1 more? Yep. Let's do it. Go second. Mulligan this. No power down effects. We have 2 Gordons, which is perfect. Just wish we had a Chachi Penguin or Beppo. They pass with no plays. We'll play a Jinbei and pass. They attack with their leader for 5. We'll take Beppo. Perfect. They play Okiku, which is bottom deck. They don't play anything. Second with our leader for 5. If they take, we'll play Law. Make them discard 2. Counter for 2. That means we'll play Beppo instead and pass. With 2 Beppos on board, we should be able to use our leader ability pretty much almost for free, kinda. Not really. So why did I even say that? I don't know. 2 Beppos in a Gene Bart is 1 free leader ability next turn. Unless they play Garp to kill our Beppo. Bye bye Beppo. Back with their leader for 5. We can afford to take 1 more. Ooh. Barook. Right. Gordon, and then we'll play a 4 cost. We have 1 Dawn left over. Back with our leader for 6. Into theirs. Oh, I should have used that Dawn for Gene Bart first. So I won't play Gene Bart this turn, I guess. Play Brook then, I guess. Play Gordon. -3 on Garp. Leader ability. Bottom deck Garp. Bring out a Beppo. Ramp 1 pass. Yeah, if I had done the Gene Bart play, I'd be 1 Dawn up right now. 5. But me dumb. 2 round table buys us a lot of insurance for the late game. But judging from the last game, the biggest thing they played was a Sabo. Play Issho to tap our Beppo. They really want to kill him. 3 Dawn leader, 4 Dawn leader, can't stop that. Bye bye Beppo. He knows he's key to my deck's operations. We're at 6 Dawn. If I can make him take this 7k hit, I'll play Law. Like him for 7. If not, that's 2 cards out of hand. They take. It's Law time. We got him to discard a 10 cost Kuzan and an Issho. Holy crap. That's pretty big, right? Might as well attack with Brook now. I don't think we should outvalue him. We should just try to rush him down. They counter for 2k with Issho. So we got a 2k and a Kuzan and an Issho. Pretty happy about that. And all they have on board is another Issho. We're at 9 Dawn. Where are you from? So 3rd Issho, they tap our blocker Law. Play X-Strike to kill the Law. And attack 6k into Brook, we can defend that. We won't even need to use our Gordon next turn, we could use Jinbei and Brook. We attack Brook for 6k as we said, we'll counter for 2 as we said. They're gonna pass. And then I'm gonna draw. They pass as we said and I draw like I said. I'll stop doing that, sorry. Let's see, 3 Dawn, Jinbei, 1 Dawn, Brook. 3 Dawn left over for nothing. Anyway, 3 Dawn, Jinbei, attack for 5, -2 to X-Strike. I guess we'll do 2 Dawn Brook, 2 Dawn leader. We take 2 Dawn Brook, attack for 7, give -2k to X-Strike again. Take, we'll use our leader ability. Bottom deck X-Strike, bring out a Gene Bart, ramp 1. 2 down leader, attack them for 7. Yeah, I'm getting better at using Gene Bard's ability. If I had attack first with 7k, I wouldn't have been able to ramp one there. Countered for 3, we'll pass. The Hina, we can get rid of it with the Gordon. Our leader ability. Because they'll kill our Jinbei this turn for sure with an Issho. What is he at? 2k? Yeah, easy kill. Or Brook's probably gonna die too. But with no blockers in the way, we'll just go for lethal. 2 down leader, attack Brook for 7, right? 2 down Issho. That can kill Brook as well. Then Dawn on the other Issho to attack Jinbei. 7k at our leader, they're going for lethal. We'll take Hydra. I guess we'll keep it in hand. No point in de-ramping them at this point. Like Issho 5k into us. Because if it's at Brook, we can defend it. Yeah, at us for 5k. Guess we take it. Because this Brook can't, or this Issho can't kill. We attack the Jinbei instead. Okay, GG, they have nothing in hand. Play Gordon. Give -3 to Hina. The leader ability. Bottom deck Hina. Out of Beppo. With the leader for 5 with Brook. And then we'll do 7-7. Gene Bard and leader. Should be enough with 3 cards in hand. Okay. We win! Okay, bye.
Car D Kaizoku.